Redaktiv here, and time for episode 28 of All the Mods 5. Today, I am a unicorn with nice glasses. Why? Because I can. Yeah, I'm going to show you why I can. Today, we are going to take a look at the bees. And what I've done since last episode, we are going to take a look at the Botania stuff that I also done, and that involves some tinkers, like the unicorn horn. We are going to go for a fight to the death with the Gaia. And I've been to the Twilight Forest to capture a penguin. So let's start off with the Botania stuff, because it's over at the greenhouse, Oh, I can jump. I can jump high. I wonder how high I can jump. This is 1, 2, 3 blocks. I can jump 3 blocks. That's good to know. And I can land. So this is my Botania setup. I've placed some glow lichen on the side, because why not? I got so much of them now. I added some ancient vines because I've been to the deep dark. We are going to the deep dark in a few episodes. I have added a few stuff since last time. I've done some Botania brewery. That's basically doing the potion stuff. I made some night vision, very good for the deep dark. I made some strength, regeneration, and water breathing. And I have a few more of these flasks in my backpack. I've made a mana battery. A mana battery is a lot of mana pools, so I can store more mana. To make a battery, we need to take a look at the sparks. No, not sparks, just the spark, and no double clicking. You can add augments to the sparks. And to make the mana battery, you need the dominant and recessive augment. These two pools that are generating mana, they have the recessive augment, and this one has the dominant one. The recessive pools add mana to other mana pools with sparks, and the dominant ones pulls mana from other pools with sparks. So when I generate mana here, it will get transferred over to these pools, and then the dominant one will pull the mana, so it's always full. When I made some mana using my Gormarilis, these pools were full, but I used a lot of it creating the Terrasteel's spawn eggs for the bees. And I added the portal to Elfheim. I'm not sure if I did that in the last episode, but here it is. I threw in my book, and I've exchanged some other stuff. Well, yeah, and I made some tinkers. Tinkers are some great upgrades that you can add to your curious spots. Below I have the sash, and this is a belt spot, so I added it to the curio on top, because you can. I have my tool belt in the belt spot. This makes me jump higher and run faster, and I can also climb 1 block high without jumping. Let's get some Heartspec. I think I have some that ignores gravity. This is good TV. No, I don't think so. No, I thought that I had some jump assistance in my armor, but I guess not. So, Botania, sleepy time. I've been through Twilight Forest, and I have killed all the bosses that I can. The last boss isn't implemented yet, but I killed my way through all of them. You have seen this before, I guess, and if you haven't and want to see me do any of the bosses, then let me know. If it's the Minus Shroom or the what's this one? Night Phantoms. They take so long time to find. The others are easier. With my armor is great, and my sword is great, my bow is great, and I changed one of the gems, so I now have armor piercing on my sword. So I have a very good strategy killing the bosses. I ran up to them and I hit them as many times I could, and they died. And I took barely no damage. And I used my jetpack to fly to the top of the towers to make it go faster. What I wanted to do, I wanted to get to the ice plains so I could catch a penguin. And I wanted to get to the trolls so I could get some Euporous soil. I've added Euporous soil to all of my botany pots here. It's a 2 times speed, and that's the fastest that I found for the botany pots. Unless it's mystical agriculture seeds, because then you need a mystical agriculture farmland. So, Twilight Forest is done. We don't have to go over there. We can go down to the base, the portal room, and over here. Here we have a couple of mods, and here we have the penguin, the professor. Yes, he is making the plans for me. And he wants me to start fishing. Okay, you want fish? Okay, you want fish? You want fish. I'm not sure if you can feed them fish. If you can't, I will be very, very sorry. I will test with a tropical fish. Because why not? Can't feed the professor tropical fishes. Then we go for the cod one. We could take a raw cod. Yay! You could feed the professor raw cod. Well, basically all his plans so far has revolved around fish, and getting fish and looking at fish. So we will see what plans he has for the next episode. That's the Botania stuff. I'm not sure what I'm going to use Botania for now. After I fought the Gaia, I will upgrade the sash so it will be better. And then I'm not sure. We will see. Well, let's fight. Let's fight. Go to the Botania greenhouse. What we need is Terra Steel. I guess this fight will be not that hard. And the level of the Gaia isn't to par with my armor and so on. Here we have the Gaia spawning platform. It's a beacon, just the lowest tier. I added some speed to it, but that won't work when you're fighting, so pick something. And then you add the Gaia pylons. To get everything correct, you can use the book. And then you can go to Ritual of Gaia. And then you can visualize it and place it down by right-clicking. And then you can place the block where you want it to go. In fact, I have already fought the Gaia. Like that. And then you can remove it. You also see it has a little bit of an eye here. So if you have visualized structure, you can go to the structure and remove it. I fought the Gaia before to test it. I haven't done it before, so I wanted to see what I would expect. And what we are going to see is, or maybe hear, is one of the best music in the game. Shift, right. Yeah, electric guitars. The fight is in 2 stages. The first stage is me running around after the Gaia and hitting him with my sword. And he is losing health. And then he chickens out, start flying, and adds mobs. And then I run around hitting the mobs. I like the reach. That's great. I can't hit him up there. Or maybe I can. No, I can't. I haven't lost a heart yet, and now you kill him. Well, that was the fight. And then you pick everything up and throw some of the stuff away. I like to keep... Oh, I got a Botania music disc. Nice. And that's only 66. I don't need that. And we get the Gaia Spirit. This is what you use to upgrade the sash and do other stuff with the Gaia. And we throw this away. And the music disc, I want to hear that one. So let's go into, not the smelting one, the jukebox. Where is it? There it is. Oh. It's the electric guitar stuff. Do the dancing, dancing. I'm a unicorn, Fighting unicorn. I'm a fighting unicorn. Yay, I can jump like a unicorn. I don't know if unicorns can jump that high. So that was the Gaia fight. Let's remove that one and add it to the backpack that I keep my discs in. I wonder how you do the second Gaia. Terra Steel and Gaia Spirits. Okay. And you get the Gaia Spirit ingot. Oh, I wonder if this one is harder. Let's take a look. We need some Terra Steel and some Gaia. I fought it more than once. Okay. And let's go. Hey, different sound. Maybe I should have added more. Let's do the kitty dance. Oh, the reach is good. I wonder if it would teleport. Oh, I take some damage. A couple of hearts. I wonder what. Oh, he's adding more stuff. That one's terrible. Did he add the trading llama, or did I just a trader spawn inside of here? They are insanely stupid. I guess they dropped the standard trading blocks. British trader are well. Oh, hey, Mr. Gaia. And that's what I call an easy fight, because I'm cheating. Lacquer Lotus, Wheel of Afrim, Terra Steel Helmet upgrade, okay. Some Mana Steel, some Mana Pearls, Rune of Lust, Rune of Mana, Rune of Air, Rune of Earth, Rune of Winter, Dice of Faith. Don't know what that is. Oh, we got some sugar. That's like not important. And we got some Gaia Spirits. And a lot of arrows and some Crimson Iron Sight. Oh, and a yellow heart, of course. Yellow hearts is the same that you get from fighting the Wither. I'm not sure that I have that much of the blitz things, so I usually try to kill them. And we are full with inventory again. And then we throw things away. The quivers are a little bit stupid. If you throw them away there, they reappear. And if you bring them back, you can't duplicate them. So that's good, but you can't throw them in the trash can spot. So I put them in this trash can and you get rid of them. Oh, something is fighting. And I am flying. I will take a look what I can do with the Gaia stuff, and then we take a look at that in the next episode. But that was for the Gaia fight and the things I've done in Britannia so far. We're going over to the bees. I've done some mana bees. Or other bees from Britannia. I also added a nice boat that's got oily bee in it, because this is driven by oil. You can climb up here to the platform and get into the beehive. This is my bee setup. We've been here before. I'm almost done with it. I had a lot of problems and it took some time, but I'm happy with the way it is right now. I have done so all the bees that I've stored in the nice sacks are the best bees that I want them to be. They have very high productivity, weather tolerance in rain, behavior is metaternal, and they have strong endurance. I don't care about the temper. I also have, this is a chest for extra bees. I have added a honey block blaster so I can get honey blocks from the liquid honey. And this is the bee jar station. I have 2 stations to take care of the honeycombs, so I have 6 heated centrifuge working. I have my bee breeding station, and I added a barrel to the power centrifuge to get the genes, and this is the gene indexer. These are the samples that I want to use. These are the ones that I don't want to use. And these are some gene samples for different types to make. You need a different type to make different spawn eggs. And you need the spawn eggs to get some of the bees. I also added a barrel to the baby incubator, the baby machine. This one can make the spawn eggs for the bees, and you can also add treats to the babies to make them grow to adults. You need adult type to be able to squash them into bottles, and make sure you got bottles in your bottler, unless you will write very shameful notes on the mod creators Discord saying things don't work when you are forgetting the bottles. Well, I'm past that. I'm going to show you the bees that I want to keep. I've added bees to get things that I don't get in another way. I'm getting a lot from the mystical agriculture. Bees are better than mystical agriculture, I believe. If I would replay everything, I maybe will have started with bees right away and skipped the mystical agriculture thing and maybe adding it just for the things that I can't get from bees. But this is the way I want to do it right now. I made these cells, and this one is only, oh, this one is missing blocks, or they may be there, but I can't see them. No, I think it's missing blocks. What's What is it missing? Some ephemeral glass and some connected glass. This one will connect if I reload or something like that. This is where I keep my Olemodium bees. I start using the feeding slabs. I also updated the bee mod. If you're playing on the latest version of Olemod, I think it's 13, then in that version of Redaktiv bees, the feeding slab is a little bit broken. You have to add your food block to the last spot for it to work. I have 15 bees making unobtainium. I could add more. I could have added these one to the side here and just used one feeding slot, but I wanted to do it this way. I'm not doing it the most effective way because I don't want to. That's boring. Vibranium, Olemodium. I didn't think I needed 15 iron bees, so I just made 10 of them. This cell isn't done. I only have 4 insanium bees. These are great for getting insanium for mystical agriculture. The only problem is it takes a lot of essence to get to the bees. You have to first create crystalline bee, I guess, and then you make prosperous bees. These prosperity bee, you make them from giving a crystalline bee a prosperity block, and then you have to make a lot of these and smash them so you can make the prosperity bee spawn egg. And with the spawn egg you can first make the inferium bee, and then the prudentium bee, then the tertium bee, imperium bee, supremium bee. Then you can make the awakened supremium bee, but you can also make the insanium bee. I got 4 so far. I think I have insanium. Yeah, I can make a few more. Let's see how many blocks we can get. Okay, we got 18. That's 4 bees, and I have 7 left to do. So I need a little bit more insanium to complete it. I will make the bees that I can. That speeds up the process. And this cell is empty. I'm going to use it for the star, the ATM star. Here we have the starry bee. To get that one, we need a Patrick bee. You saw the Patrick bee on my on the table back at my office. You get the Patrick bee from fishing in a deep ocean, and you have to feed it a ATM star block. And then you need an ATM star block as food for the bee. But when you have done that, you only have to make 18 ATM stars. Well, when you have done that, you will get infinite ATM star blocks, because this bee will give you the starry comb, and then you can get the ATM star charge. And you can use the ATM star charge to get the ATM star. And then you can make more star blocks and get more ATM starry bees. So that's some way in the future. And I started with the cell. I have nothing to put in it right now, so it will be empty. Down here I have a few more bees. I have the magnetic bees to get blaze powder, and I've got some empty hives. This is for the arcane bee. The arcane bee will give you the arcane comb, and that will give you the source gem from Ars Nouveau. We're going to start Ars Nouveau in the next episode. And I have 4 bees that gives me liquids. I have some XP bees, experience bees. I have some bloody bee to give me blood or poison, as it's called in the latest update. I have some tea bees to get tea. These has brought me trouble. I will explain later. And I got some oily bees. One of them got away and is now driving the boat. The problem with the liquid bees is the way that I store my liquid. I store my liquids in big mechanism tanks and disguise them as some kind of silos outside my animal house over at the base. And I add the liquids using ender tanks. The problem is that the ender tank is empty when I'm not supplying it with liquid. So first I made a station for these bees, but the liquids went all over the place. And I got wrong liquid in wrong pipes. I used the mechanism pipes over at the silos because the pipe mod stops pulling. I have to reset them. So I changed to the mechanism pipes. And the mechanism pipes has an internal buffet, so they fill up with the wrong liquid and everything gets blocked and it doesn't work. Then I try to filter, and then we get a tea problem. The tea is from Crate, and it's builder's tea. And you take the liquid and you fill it in a glass bottle and you get the item, the builder's tea. The only problem is you can't get the liquid as an thing in the GAI. So I can't add the liquid to the filter. No way to get it. And I can't use this one because that's an item. So I couldn't filter for the tea. I tried filtering for everything else, but the tea went all over the place anyway. So the way I did it was I added a centrifuge for each of the for the bees that give me liquid. So this one is for the oily bees. I also voiding all the vacs because you get a lot of that. Another problem is the XP, and I'm not sure if that's solved at the moment because this one is full of fluid XP and it shouldn't be. There are many different kinds of XP, and I having problem with unifying them. We can go over to Santa Maria and take a look. Don't fly away. Take the white sleeping bag and take a little nap on the ground. Do-do-do-do. I need some more food. Let's go over to the animal room. I have some bees over here that are making babies. And they are working great. And I have a bee that picks up the eggs and adds them to my refined storage network. So that's working great. Here we have the silos. This is the fluid XP one. We have some fluid XP. Oh, I mixed the tanks. This is the input tank and this is the output tank. Rookie mistake. Let's do it like that. I wonder why it does this. Now it's making essence. Before it was making liquid XP or fluid XP. Oh, I'm getting a headache. I'm trying to use the experience crystals because I thought they always outputted the same XP. You can input different kind of XPs into the experience crystals, but it outputs different kinds. Sometimes fluid XP, sometimes the essence. Well, this one isn't working. If I can't get it to work, maybe I'm just going to use the experience crystals, because that can store all the XP, I think. So I don't need the silo for that one. And this is the tea silo. We have now 978 buckets of tea. We have 500 buckets of oil. We have a lot of honey. 19,000 buckets. We have 4,000 buckets of blood. That's a lot. 100 buckets of fluid XP, but the XP is... And then we got the lava. I got 6,000 buckets of lava. So that's my fluid bees and the problem with the fluid bees. I haven't solved the experience once yet. Over at that other side, I have a few other bees. These are bees I just have one of to get me some ice, some plastic, some sulfur, and some salt. And on this side, I guess the nether quartz, the niter, and the dark gem. Redstone, all the elemental craft crystals. That's been great. This side doesn't produce any combs. They produce blocks. So first we have quarry bees. In each of the other hives I have 2 productivity, one speed and 1 simulator. In here I changed one of productive for the block upgrade, so I get the block instead of the charge. Here we have the Uber soil. I'm getting some gravel, clay, sand, and some other blocks that I don't or can't make using the mystical agriculture stuff. I can make the gravel, clay and sand, but it's nice to get a lot of those. Over here I have the stripped wood types. You need a lot of those for the other mod. What's it called? Mine colonies. So I wanted to make them. I also added the dream wood and living wood from Botania. And last we have just basically old natural Minecraft bees with flowers. These makes honey and honeycombs that I use to make treats. So that's my bee setup. I want to sort everything out. I want to add a few more bees when I can. The starter bee will have to wait, and well, after that everything is done so far. And it's producing nicely. I don't think I have a lot. Let's see. I have 2k of olymodium and over 1,000 ingots of unobtainium and vibranium. And I have over 1,000 blocks of terra steel and elementium and mana steel. So it's been working great. I guess that is everything that I wrote in the book. We have done some, take a look at the bees. We have done the Botania, looked at that, and we have fought the Gaia a couple of times. If you have a problem seeing the color of these and using the Olemod 13 version, you can go into video settings and in quality turn off biome blend. Then you will start seeing the colors again on these. Oh, and we've been taking a look at Mr. Professor. Yeah, he's planning stuff. He's into fishy business, you know. Ha ha ha, I'm so funny. Here are the trophies. I did kill the Naga 2 times, and I used that trophy to open up, I think it's the Minushrooms lair you have to open up with using a trophy. Yeah, next time, Ars Nouveau. Why, you ask? Well, we're going to use Ars Nouveau to farm the Piglish from the deep dark, so we can get Piglish hearts. And after that, I think I will start to plan for the ATM star, and we will try to getting into that. We also need to build some crate stuff so we can use the tea that we have made, so we can drink some tea. I like tea. Tea is nice. So that's everything for today. I'm still a unicorn, and I still have nice glasses. Bye. Thanks for today. Take good care and see you.